Hi, I'm Autumn. This is my channel, Autumn Stitches. Well, today is November 24th, Monday, November 24th. And yeah, and it's 7:30 at night. Snowing like crazy. We are getting, the snow started falling today. And they're saying it's supposed to be pretty cold. By next Monday, 7 degrees for a high, -7 for a low. So that's next week. We'll look forward to that next week. So yeah, if you hear stuff in the background, that's my family doing their thing out in the living room. And I have, by the way, thank you so much for subscribing and coming and saying hi in the comments. I appreciate it so much. Welcome. I hope you enjoy. And today I'm going to go over I have a finish. I have a fully finish in mind. I have lots of new starts and some plans and a little bit of crochet. So if you don't want to hear the crochet, I'll put that at the end. And then, you know, once that comes, you don't have to watch. It's up to you. You don't have to watch any of this. It's up to you. I appreciate everyone that watches, though. Immensely, immensely. So thank you. Okay, so I'm going to go over my finish. This is my finish by Erin Elizabeth. Bee Farm Local Honey. I couldn't believe how close I was to a finish on this. Just one night of stitching, sitting down and stitching, and I was done. Like, it's beautiful. Okay. And I have the board, the Paisleys and Polka Dots beehive finishing kit. So I'm gonna get this finished and then I'll get that mounted onto here. There was a lot of threads left over. It really didn't take that much threads, but they're all DMCs, so I'll get those put back in my stash. And this was stitched 2/2. And I do leave, as I was stitching on this, that this is, I want to say this is 28 count. It could be 32. But I think it's 28 count. So, and it seems so, it came as a kit. So whatever it came with in the kit, it's been a while. I got that a while ago. So that's my finish. Okay, I'll set that off to the side. Now, to the ones that are started. That is, let's see, I started this on, I think it was Friday night. These are all the flosses. This is Plum Street. This is the day. Here's all the flosses. I don't have them put on any kind of organizing system. This is the pattern. This is the day by Plum Street, and I'm loving this stitch. I need, before I'm going to go any further though, I need to get out my sewing machine and stitch all the edges because it's coming unraveled fairly quickly. And this is being stitched on, I want to say it's 32 count. I think it's 32 count, but I kitted this up a long time ago and I can't remember what I kitted it up on or with. But here's the, and yes, the mountain goats are fairly ghosted in there. So it's fairly ghosted in the picture too. So I started with the border and then I counted down and I started on the mountain goat, the horned ram or whatever. Okay. So I started on that one, but I'm not going to move any further on that until I get that edge sewn. So I honestly would like to cut off the excess so that I don't have to handle so much. Okay, so that's one start. My next start, and these are the gifts, I'm going to do 2 of these, is Plum Street's Corgi Caboodle. And I have shown this. I'm stitching this for my sister and for my sister-in-law. They both have corgis. And Corgi Caboodle is so cute. Here's my start on one. I've gotten pretty far. Got almost the grass filled in. The border done, which, you know, I don't think it'll take me very long, honestly. Okay, so that is my next start. And this is all with DMCs. All with DMCs. Let's see. Okay. Let's set this off to the side. I am going to do a second one on this same cloth on this side. I have enough room on that side to do a second one. One is going to be a pillow and one's going to be framed. I might change my mind on that. My next, well, this was my car stitching, and I actually I'm almost done with this portion of it. I got the whole word done and highlighted. There's like a white border around it. I just got to do a little bit more border here and I'm done with that. And then on the same cloth, I'm gonna, on Thanksgiving Day, I'm gonna start the monthly weigh-in November from Stitching with the Housewives. I think this was 2 years ago. I'm gonna start this on Thanksgiving. I don't think it'll be too bad of a stitch, honestly. And I love stitching on this. It's a Charles Craft. This is a 28 count Charles Craft, and it's 2/2. 2/2. So it's turning out really well. It's very pretty. So there's that. So my future plans is kind of in what I just said. I'm going to start this one on Thanksgiving Day, as long as cooking dinner does not take my whole day. I hope. If I can get help in the kitchen, I'll be able to stitch that. Okay, my next start. And this one is gorgeous. This one I started on, I think I started this on Friday of this last week. So it would have been 21st, on the November 21st. It's dogwood lace. I did start this. It was fully kitted up. And I put on here that I kept the tag. It's the Zweigart 28 count cream shell. And it is stitched, it is monochromatic, it is all red, and it's stitched with baked apples, so I have a whole bunch of those that came with the kit, because, you know, I'm a sucker for a kit. And I just have a pre-threaded needle here, so I kind of took that off to the side, but this is my start. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. So I'm going to come next stitching session. I'm going to come in and I'm going to start right here, and I'm doing, this one is 2/2 except for the Algerian eyelets. And that's the first time I've ever done a stitch that wasn't cross stitch. It's an Algerian eyelet, and the book is very clear on how to do it, so that makes it a lot easier. But I kind of have a little bit of the corner tucked in there, but lots of eyelets. So the eyelet stitch with 1 strand over 2, and then the stitches around it is 2 strands. So all the rest is 2 strands except for the eyelets. And to be honest, 1 or 2 strands is going to look great on the eyelets, whether you do 1 or 2 strands. It just, you know, it says 1 strand, so that's how I'm doing it. Okay. I'm gonna get out my next one here. Let me set this off to the side. Okay, my next one that I started today, November 24th, is Erin Elizabeth. Did that just fall? Oh, it just fell. Garbage. Okay, garbage fell. My next one that I started today, I was so excited to start it, is Winter Birds by Erin Elizabeth. And it is on Black Ada. And I started right here. I started at this bottom corner, and I've just started the border. I noticed that it was really hard to stitch because it's Black Ada, and I didn't have the lighting right. So if I could get the lighting right and just put something white behind it, I'll be able to see all the stitches really well. But I have stitched on Black Ada before, and just have to find the right lighting. You have to find the right lighting. This is all kitted up with DMCs. I did bobbinate them all. They're all in the bag, and it's 14 count Ada, Black Ada. But I bobbinated all of them on little bobbins. So beautiful color palette. So this is where I'm at. And yeah, I do have a hanging thread. I should just pull that through and kind of tuck it off to the side. But there's my start. And I was just doing one color, and then I'm going to start the next color and just fill in where it needs to be filled in, and try to get the whole page all the way across where it's supposed to be. You can kind of see through it. The light behind it. But I was really happy with, I'm so in love with this picture. I'm so in love with this picture. It's winter. It's more winter rather than holiday. So I kind of like that, because holiday you kind of want to take down when holidays are over. But winter, you can leave up all winter. And we have really long winters. So I'm down here in this corner. Isn't that so cute? Okay. I'll just hold it up for a second, because that is absolutely darling. I'm in love with this picture, and it is Erin Elizabeth. Winter Birds. And yeah, I'm doing 2 over 1 because it's 14 count. I think that's what you're supposed to do, but maybe I'm wrong. It only says 2 strands. It doesn't say over 1 thread or over 2, so I'm just doing it over 1. It doesn't say. But it's 14 count, so it's really easy to stitch. And maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it should be over 2. But I'm stitching on it right now, and that's why it's on the Q-snap, because I'm stitching on it right now, and I plan to go out there and stitch on it right now while we watch TV. I like to stitch or diamond paint or crochet while we're watching TV. It's not like I can't just sit there and watch a movie. I have to be doing something with my hands. I know other people other people do understand what I'm saying. All right, sorry about that. Okay, took me a second. So plans is to start that monthly weigh-in of the November monthly weigh-in from Stitching with the Housewives. The turkey is so cute. And this is my future plan. Also, gingerbread houses are so popular right now. So this one is from It's So Emma, Fat Quarter Shop, and it's Tis the Season. So I am going to start this. I already got it on the hoop, and I love this one. Love it. And I did bobbinate all the threads, all the DMCs. The other one that's Classic Colorworks is still on its little, there's so much glare. It's still on its, what do you call it? Little card thing. But here, it came with this. It's beautiful. This is a 14 count. And it came with it. It is 14 count Pistachio by Fiber on a Whim. But it's gorgeous, and it's on the hoop already. I just put it on the hoop yesterday. Now that I got it all settled, I can just, it's beautiful color. I don't know if you can see all the, it's just beautiful. And for an Aida, it's really soft, like really soft. So yeah, I can't wait to start this. And I really, it's not very big. I think the finished size is 6 by 6. So it's not very big, so I don't think it'll take me very long to stitch it. 2 strands of DMC and Classic Colorworks. So 2 strands. I'm thinking it's 2 over 2. I wonder if it says in here. Because I figured if it's 14 count, it's 2 over 2 or 2 over 1. I don't know. But it's fiber, it's just, it's a different, it looks different than other Aida. I might do 2 over 2. I'm just looking at it to see. I don't know. I'll study the pattern a little bit more, but it's beautiful. So that's my future plans. Actually, I think I'm going to start that tonight. So lots of new starts. And I'm going to search through my samplers and see if I can find a winter style sampler that I have in stock, in my own stash, in stock. Like I'm a store. I just have enough to be a store. Okay, those are just, I think those are just flosses I need to put away, but I'm not 100% sure. I don't know, but they're in my stack. They're in my stack of acquisitions. Oh my gosh. This one is Jeanette Douglas, Summer Seasons in the Garden. And when I started looking at the stitching on this, I am so excited to start this one. Isn't that beautiful? This one's summer. Figured I'd start with the summer. And it says 36 count Moonstone, and I did notice that was in Fat Quarter Shop. So this is 36 count raw natural Edinburgh linen. It's very pretty. This is from 123 Stitch. So that's a pretty good size chunk. I think it's a pretty big, when you put all the seasons together, I think it's a pretty big pattern. So yeah, I think it's a pretty big pattern once you put them all together. The whole piece, 191 by 191. Just the section of summer is 93 by 93. So I'm really excited. I love all 4 seasons. Anything that has all 4 seasons on it is so cool. This is a Zweigart, and the piece is cut 27 by 36, so it's a pretty good size piece. I plan on doing my, this is a 20 count, my one that's the whimsical garden. I did not bring it in, but I did show it on my last one. This is a pre-gridded smaller piece, 20 count. I'm gonna do that one on this. It's a 20 count pre-gridded from 123 Stitch. That's what I'm gonna do that one on. I don't know if that grid will come in, but I'm gonna do that the whimsical one on that. So, and I love it when companies send these project cards. I love it, but you know, you can make do the same thing on a, you know, any cardstock really. So that was Okay. The Star Stitch store. Yeah, that came in the Star Stitch. This came from them. I think I got that off of Etsy. Yeah, it says Etsy. This was the thread pack because I ordered and got the Valdani threads for the Autumn Quaker, and I just ordered the, I don't have it yet, but I ordered the linen for that Autumn Quaker by Rosewood Manor. So I have the Valdanis for that, and I just ordered the linen, so I'm waiting for that, and then I'll start the Autumn Quaker. Well, all sorts of new starts. It's so fun. I think I got start-itis. The Contented Stitcher influenced me, because who doesn't love the Contented Stitcher? Kim. She's so amazing. And she was showing this Lucy Calcott 1825, and I fell in love with it. I am going to do the whole thing. I love the border. I'm going to do the whole thing. I'll read on it quite a bit just to see what all this, if there's any special stitching. It looks like it's kitted with DMCs. There's DMCs and a Versoix, I believe. So, I mean, you could do either or, but it's absolutely gorgeous regardless. So I'm going to hold that up for just a minute for you to see Lucy Calcott. Isn't that so pretty? So this might be a sampler that I start, but I do have a few that I really want to start, so I have to make up my mind. I really have to make up my mind. I don't have it in here with me, but there is if you go on Heaven and Earth Designs, there is a full coverage on Heaven and Earth Designs, and it's called City of Coins. Now, they have this, in this full coverage, which I got the pre-gridded fabric for it. It's, well, this is actually for a different one, but the City of Coins, I might start it on this. It's it's taller, not as wide. And this is a 25 count easy grid. It is huge. It's huge. I think it's a full yard. I do want to stitch the edges, but I think it's a full yard, so this is just half of it. So if I unfolded the rest of it, it's a full yard. So I mean, I could do it on that, but this one, I have another Heaven and Earth design that I want to start. I guess I have start-itis. I really do. I think I caught it. And I used to be a monogamous stitcher, a monogamous whatever I was working on. That was all I was working on, but I like to switch up my projects. I've noticed that. So about me. So I think what I'm going to do is start my, it's a Heaven and Earth design full coverage from Thomas Kincaid. It's a beautiful Thomas Kincaid picture. So I'm going to start that one. I think I haven't made up my mind because I think I can order another piece for this other, either City of Coins or this one that's Thomas Kincaid. It's a beautiful, just all of them are so beautiful. I love full coverage. So, and I use Pattern Keeper for that. Although I do have markup on my, is it markup XP, RXP? I don't know. But I do have that on my phone. So there's plenty of apps that you can use to, you know, keep track of your stitches and all of that. And I haven't been working on any of my full coverages. I've literally just been working on starts and trying to make a little bit of progress on my gift stitching. So I have this one, but I also think I'm going to order another piece from 1-2-3 Stitch and start my I want to start both of those full coverages. So also, I was going to say, it's so cold here, and I don't like to leave the house when it's winter like this. I have a fire in the fireplace going. I made chili for dinner. It was so easy. Everything was so easy, and I'm so happy. I'm just so happy. Okay, so here's another one. Samplers and Primitives Floral Band Sampler. I should just take it out of the plastic, but hopefully I can make sure that glare doesn't get too bad. And it says vintage natural or beige linen, country mocha, light exemplar. Like, just they're giving you examples. I would probably stitch this on a 36 count or a 40 count. And there is DMCs. This is all DMCs. That's what I'm seeing. There's one Classic Colorworks. And it looks like there's a little bit of backstitch in this, which is fine. Backstitch is fine. The one I just finished from Erin Elizabeth has a little bit of backstitch in it too, and it worked just fine. Fell in love with all these. I fell in love with the spring sampler. It says New York Dreamer spring sampler. Isn't that pretty? I should take it out of there so you can see it better. It's really pretty. I don't know what it's stitched on. I was looking to see what it's stitched on. It says 32 count. Kenneth from Grace Notes Fabric. Oh, floss uses Weeks Dye Works or DMC. Design is 134 by 180. The frame is a 9 by 12. Yeah. So there's Weeks Dye Works and DMC in this, but it's really pretty. Very spring alphabet sampler. So it's very cute. Okay, next. I'm just throwing stuff around. I cannot wait to get my book of days. I can't wait because I have these stickers for it. This is the bunch. I got these off Amazon, but a blooming sticker book, bunches of botanicals, and just lots of things. I don't know. I can't really see what I'm showing you, so it's so pretty. Lots of floral things. Yeah. So I'm just gonna, just beautiful. So I'm excited to start putting stickers and keeping notes and stuff. I haven't been very good about keeping notes. I'm not, that's one thing about having this channel is I think it's gonna keep me responsible in keeping notes, tracking. So when I should be writing down when I have my starts and when I don't know if I'll really track my stitches, but I'll track my progress and see. But I don't really want to just stitch on one thing. Although I do need to get to my full coverages. This one is called Antiquarian Sticker Book. I got this off Amazon. So, I don't know. Maybe I can just kind of thumb through it here. Kind of Victorian. Ooh, those are pretty. So, yeah, it kind of gives you an idea of what's in this. Lots of different options, literally. Like, lots of choices. I got that off of Amazon. So, that would be good. Good for my book of days. I can't wait to get it. I'm really excited. It's already shipped. Yay! Okay, this is Sampler House, Plum Street. And this is kitted up on 36 count winter brew using 1 strand over 2 linen threads. And it is Weeks Dye Works, a Gentle Arts, and Classic Colorworks. So that one, I'm excited. I just got that. Oh, I'm really excited about these. This one is This Joyous Season by Plum Street. It says 36 count Up in the Attic by Fox and Rabbit. And 1 strand over 2 threads, 2 linen threads. And on the back it gives all sorts of, information about the finishing and all that. It has Weeks Dye Works, DMC. That's what it looks like it has. Weeks Dye Works and DMC. So, it's very cute. And that's This Joyous Season. This one is Winter Moon by Plum Street. I love Plum Street, if you can't tell. Winter Moon by Plum Street. And it says 36 count Saltbush using 1 strand of floss over 2 linen threads. I love stitching houses, so it's really hard for me not to start all of the ones that are Plum Street that have houses. It's really hard. So, those are my new purchases. Now, I want to talk a little bit about crochet, because I love crochet. Absolutely love it. This doily, I've been working on it for a while, and I just need to do like 1 more round and I'm finished. I'm using, this is cotton, I believe. It doesn't say, but it's like really fine cotton, but here it is. This one I've been working on for a while, so when I'm done I'll block it. And I kind of wish the pattern was bigger because I would make it for my mom. She has a round glass table for a dining room table, and I think it'd be really pretty on it. So maybe when I'm finished with it, I can always crochet another. And isn't that beautiful? It's got these beautiful pineapples. And this, I love this spiral center. So, it's gorgeous. Okay, I love that. And I am stitching that with a 1.25, and I found the pattern on YouTube. I believe it's Peter Spraw. He does really awesome crochet tutorials and stuff and patterns, just really cool. I got to keep that crochet hook with that. And this one is called the Blossom pattern, and I just started it. I've never done it before, and I don't have a tutorial to watch. I'm just reading the pattern and trying to understand. It's a vintage pattern, so it's kind of hard to quite grasp what they're telling me, but I'm just, word for word, I tear back and then I will read it and maybe understand it a little bit different. So I read it, reread it until I come up with a pattern. Here, let me get a little bit of string off. Let's see, it's a 1.6 steel hook. It's literally like, it's so tiny. It's so tiny. Okay. And here is what I've gotten started on that. Spring, I think it's called Spring Blossom. Okay, so there's that. I'm doing it in a really faint light pink. This is very fine. I mean, it's not lace, but it's pretty fine. So that's what I'm stitching that on. And so I like to sit down and crochet from time to time. It just depends on what project's calling me. Sometimes I have so many things, so many arts and crafts that I like to do. So it's either knitting or crocheting or diamond painting or stitching, whatever. Okay, these are ones I picked up from Hobby Lobby. And this wasn't recent. This was a few months back, maybe 3 months ago. This is, I can't wait to do these. I love amigurumis. But here is, isn't that cute? A cactus garden. Oh, I love it. I love it. So I'm looking forward to that one. This one is the cow. Let me see if I can get my camera to darken. There we go. Now you can see it. The cow. Very cute. And this one is the dog. It says includes everything. All of them include everything. And they weren't terribly expensive either. So, very cute. And then on the back it says what the kit includes. And these are the eyes, the nose, and is it buttons? I'm seeing eyes and nose. Looks like it's got a little scarf on it, and then the stuffing. It's got all the stuffing in it too. So I think that's it. That's all for my finishes, my new starts, my plans. It's a busy week because it's Thanksgiving week. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody. I hope you all have an amazing Thanksgiving. If I don't see you before then, this is probably my video for the week. So I don't have any other plans unless I make some significant progress on a project and I get a finish or something, then I'll come and tell you. Or if I have a bunch of starts, I'll come and tell you. That's pretty much it. I can't think of anything else that I have right now, so I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like, subscribe, comment. I like to hear what you have to say. I hope you're having a wonderful holiday season and you get really good deals on Black Friday. I hope so. Yeah, I hope you liked the video and I'll see you soon. You guys have an amazing holiday. Spend your time where you feel loved and appreciated. Okay, I'll talk to you later. Bye.